So you're beginning the process of wanting to have a children's ministry theme installed in your children's ministry space. And the first question on everybody's mind is, how much does it cost? Hi, I'm Randy Tribb with Creative for Kids. Oftentimes, the very first question that people want to know is, how much does it cost to install a children's ministry theme in your space? And so what I endeavor to do in this video is to help answer that in a kind of roundabout way, but try to be as specific as I can to help you along the way, because it's one of the more hidden things that in our industry companies do is they don't want to reveal their costs. But I can give you some ideas that kind of help spur along the process, okay? So the first thing I'm going to tell you is that all of us in our industry have a minimum requirement before it's cost effective enough for us to come and do work for you. So from a business standpoint, there's a minimum that has to kind of be in place before it's just not cost effective enough for any of us to come and do work at a particular facility. It will vary depending on the size of the company. In our industry, I know that we are the smaller of the companies that do large-scale theme environments. And because I just simply don't carry the overhead that a lot of my competitors do, my minimum cost requirement to come to a facility is oftentimes less. Well, actually all the time less. So I can tell you in general, our minimum cost on average at Creative for Kids is around $15,000. Now again, I give that as a base. There are stipulations to that. For example, if you're a client in California, that minimum will go up because of the expense. We're in the Midwest and the expense to get to California is a lot more than if we were doing a facility that's in close proximity to us. So again, on average, I'm going to say 15. However, there's a caveat to that. It could go higher depending on how much further away you are from the Midwest. And then on occasion, I will even go lower if you're in very close proximity to our location. I have been known to fudge that as well because just, again, for us as a company, it's not just about having a hardcore minimum. It's just about trying to adjust for the cost that it's going to take to come and do work for you. Now, I know in our industry, the next closest competitor to us that, again, do large-scale theme environments that I'm aware of, their minimums might be around $25,000 to $30,000. And then I also know of another company whose minimum starts at around $50,000. So there's a good start there. Now, as a company, the way that we charge, because we're primarily a large-scale theme mural company, we can have definitive costs by charging a cost per square footage of a wall space. That's how we charge. We have a cost, what we call paintable square footage of wall space. So for us, for example, if we have a wall that has a door or window on it, we can subtract the square footage of that, and what's left on that wall is more than likely where you have paint on the wall right now. It's that number that we charge by a particular square footage cost. And again, everybody is different, so it's difficult to give a definitive answer for that. But of all the companies that, again, do large-scale theme environments like we do, we are the most cost-effective, quite frankly, by far, for our square footage costs. Again, and I think the easiest answer for that is simply because we do not carry the overhead that everybody else does, so I don't have to extend those costs over onto you. So I hope that kind of answers the question. It can go up even from there, even though we charge a square footage cost. If clients want additional things like signage or they want to do a custom desk or they want to do other things like that, the costs will obviously go up for those additional things. Yeah, that's kind of the best answer I can give you. I hope that answers your question in your mind, but at least get you kind of started. If you have additional questions, again, visit our website at www.creative4kids.com, or again, call us toll free, 877-637-0122. I'd be glad to talk to you and answer all those very specifics about cost with you. Feel free to look around our website. Again, there's a bunch of additional resources to kind of help you along the process. So I want to encourage you to do that as well, because you're going to have a lot more questions that need to be answered, and we'd be glad to answer those for you.